appreciate the community support, law enforcement support, the hospital who took care of me, just everybody, the public, the community of Brazos Valley. I love everybody.
Wounded but not down for long. Chief Deputy John Pollock making a homecoming today after being wounded in the line of duty just this Tuesday.
It's to be able to bring somebody home that has survived this. Is, like I said, words can't explain the feeling.
Good evening and thanks for joining us this Friday for KRHD News at 10. I'm Hallie Jones. Just days ago, Chief Deputy of the Burleson County Sheriff's Office suffering a gunshot wound to the face while serving a warrant Tuesday night. Today, he made a hero's return, and I had the chance to ride along with Sheriff Gene Hermes as one of his own came home. What normally is an occasion of sorrow was a brighter moment Friday when Chief Deputy John Pollock was welcomed home less than 72 hours after being shot in the line of duty.
Probably 99% of the time this happens is when we're bringing somebody home, it's somebody that was killed in the line of duty and bringing them home to their resting place, to their family and to their resting place. And it's not very often we get to bring somebody home that has survived a situation like this.
Friday, I got to ride with Sheriff Hermes as we led the procession from St. Joseph Health in Bryan to Chief Deputy Pollock's home in Snook. During the drive, the sheriff recalling back to Tuesday night when his chief deputy called him just minutes after being shot.
And I answered the phone and I said, "Hey, John, what's up?" And instantly he says, "Sheriff, I've been shot. So that was my first call. It wasn't from anybody else. It was directly from him. And he just kept repeating that he got shot. And it was. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what to say. I don't know what I was thinking.
Normally, the responsibility falls on the sheriff to call a wounded officer's family, but Chief Deputy Pollock wanting to make the call himself.
You know, I was talking to him on the phone, and he was telling me he was shot, and he asked me to call his wife and tell her he loved her. I was ready to make that call, and then he said, "Don't call. Please go by and see her." And so that's what I was going to do. And I don't know what hit him, but he said no. He said, "I'm going to call her." He said, "I'm going to call my wife," and he said, "You go take care of our people."
Throughout the procession route, community members lining the streets showing their support.
But it is amazing just to see everybody. It's just amazing. Time stands still, you know. Makes you think about this job, about you know, we all at times think about how dangerous it is, but I can tell you that day serving that search warrant, no one at that moment was thinking about how dangerous it was. What they were thinking about was apprehending a subject that had committed a horrendous crime, and it's to keep the public safe.
But it's times like these when the danger of being an officer is at the forefront of everyone's mind.
I left my house, or before I left my house, I hugged my wife and my daughter, told them I loved them. Because you know it may be the last time you get to do that. And it seems so, you know, repetitive. A lot of people say that. And, you know, I know some people probably think, oh, it's just something they say. Well, it's the truth. You never know.
Chief.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Seeing his chief deputy walking, talking, alive back home with his family is a huge sigh of relief.
What was that hug like?
Relief. Knowing he's home and you know, that's the true feeling he's going to be well right now, knowing he's home.